All right, what is up, everybody? Let's keep going with the inventory system. We are doing merchants. Welcome to the video. Hope you're all doing all right. Awesome patrons on the screen. Thank you all very much. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Also consider becoming a patron if you like my stuff. Projects will be uploaded to Patreon once they are finished. Anyway, let's get into it quickly. I'm gonna try not to waste 5 minutes in the beginning of the video talking about absolutely nothing. In the last video, we set this up. Oof, bam. We can open, we now have a merchant. We can click stuff, but nothing really happens. Circle Sword of Darkness. That's very powerful. So yeah, we need to go to our items. Not the master world item, we need to go to the master inventory item. Maybe we should rename this. Like the world item is this the absolute master inventory item. Where's the chest? A child of the inventory item. Ah, okay, stupid. Not gonna get sidetracked. We will deal with stuff like that later. What the hell is a world item then? A world item is just an item. So this should probably be called master interactable or something. This should be master pickup, I guess. And then we have the chest and stuff. Alright, I'm not gonna deal with that now. In our item, where did we put that then? We have all the variables in our item. Okay. And in case you think like this is, wow, that's too many variables for one, it is. You could, obviously we're gonna have to sort them out later. A lot of people would probably say we should use structs. You can. I hate BP structs though. They do not agree with me and they have sometimes just destroy stuff. CPP structs are fine, but we're not doing a CPP project now. So yeah, what was I doing? We need another variable here. Item cost. It's gonna be a float. Like everything else, it's gonna be instance is editable, I guess. Let's default it to 100. And in our inventory component, look, we already added current gold. How nice of us. Good. So I'll set that to 500. And when we open our inventory, we want the gold to reflect that. So show inventory. Show inventory. We're gonna grab our current gold. We're gonna we're gonna grab the current gold text. Actually, yeah, we're gonna make a function. Actually, I already have that. Huh. How smart I am. Update gold text. So we're gonna do that here. Update gold text. Drag that through. Oh, show inventory, and we're gonna plug this in. So now we can see I have 500 gold. That is very nice. So now when we buy an item, we want to subtract gold from here, and we want to add the item. So let's make a new function. Buy item. And the input will be inventory item class reference. Bought item. Item cost. So we're gonna get the current gold. We're gonna subtract the item cost. Get inventory. Get WB inventory. Update gold text. Add item to inventory. Does this update the inventory? It doesn't, right? Nope. It's gonna hardcode that to 1. Update inventory. Update main inventory. So then we probably don't need to do this because we're gonna get the gold here anyway. So we can skip this. We can just set current gold. That is fine. And we're gonna go into the child, merchant item child. When this button is pressed, we're gonna get player on. No, yeah, get component by class in inventory component by item. Actually, we want EP. No, we want a variable for this as well, so we can easily reference it. Let's do class references. Held item. So here we're gonna get the held item, get defaults, item cost, hide pins not used. We're gonna plug that in as well. Set that to instance is editable. I don't think that needs to be instances editable because it's a public variable anyway. So in the, we can remove the chest inventory. Merchant inventory. We're gonna set the held item here in this update merchant child to be this one. So now, ooh, you can see gold got this. Yeah, we now created this. We don't want that. How did I do this with the chest? On drop. Update inventory slots. That's the one we want. Yeah, that's better. But now we don't reduce the gold here. So we actually need the gold. Update gold text that we removed in the last video, but we need it because we want to update that as well. So now if we go here, I can safely buy stuff. But before we buy, see, we only want to buy if we, now we are not supposed to be able to buy with minus gold, right? So on the child, before this, we need to get gold. Current gold is more or equal to item cost. Then we can buy it. Perfect. Just rearranging a little bit. What's the next step? So we could do UI bindings for the color of the text, but that does not very nice to use UI bindings. That's a big no-no. Performance, not good. So whenever we buy something, we want to update the actual merchant inventory. So in this slot, we need a reference to the merchant inventory. So owning merchant inventory. It's gonna be a WB merchant inventory object reference. And we're gonna set that here as well. So when we update this, we want to set this to self because we are calling this from the merchant inventory. So the owner will be this merchant inventory. And we already have a function for this. So, I mean, we don't want to recreate. We don't necessarily need to recreate this every time. Actually, do I? Because maybe we want to add some more functionality to that. Let's not do that. We want a way to reference all the children. So either we update this every time, because there is a reason. Maybe you would want to actually have max amount of items in the merchant. Kind of would make sense. Then we have this. Yeah, let's do that. So that is a bit annoying though. Let's hold off on that for now. I might do that later. If all inventory slots. This is still inventory slots. So basically we could use this functionality to update, but that's still gonna be annoying. Because then you would have to, in here, say that you want him to have 5 potions. You would need to add 5 potions. It's not the most scalable way to do it. But I think that's the way we're gonna have to do it now, since this is the way I set it up. But then again, if you want him to have unlimited items, that would then be annoying in that way instead. But I think it's more common for merchants to have limited inventories, so I think that's what we will do. And I might work around that later. So let's do that. let's hold off on the items for now, and the items cost for now. So in the merchant child, it's gonna have current stack, integer. I'm not, this is the way we set it up now. I'm not too happy with it, but it's, that's one of the things you should think about from the beginning, because probably if you used objects instead, you could actually have the stack updates dynamically in there. It's gonna be hard because we're using classes, so it's always like the default value. So that's just a downside to this at this point, I guess. But it's fine. We're just gonna make the widget hold the stack. So is that another text? And fill left middle. Yeah, that did not work as and not 4. We're gonna do amount text. Yeah, I'm gonna work around that later. No, it's gonna be 1. Oh, what happened now? Some short command to open a help window or something. Mount 1. So this is fine. I'm just thinking hard here. So now we want to use this stack thing. So false. So check item stack. I'm gonna promote this here to a variable. It's gonna be all item slots. It's gonna be an array. We're gonna add so here we're gonna grab all item slots and clear them. Clear that array. Don't need all inventory slots, so we can actually delete all inventory slots. Oh, crash. Crash. Let me pause. All right, I'm back. I had to set some stuff up again, so hopefully I set it up in the same way. That's why I do excessive saving. Somebody complained about that at some point. I stopped doing it compulsively, but I should get back to doing it compulsively. It's good. Never hurts to save. So all item slots. This is still here. This is still here. This needs to be a variable. change this to item amount text. Am I recording? Yes, good. So here we're gonna get all item slots, do a for each loop. We're kind of gonna do the same thing, but instead we can't do, oh my god, yeah, I thought it was gonna crash again. So held item, delete this. Item to check is item, so that's still good. We're gonna drag from here. Get current stack. We're gonna swap that in there. We can delete that. And instead of updating inventory slot, we're gonna update merchant child. And we're gonna delete this. Should still be the item. We should be able to now do this and this. And this should not be connected to anything anymore, and it's not, so that's perfect. So like this. So that should now be checking for stacks. There's one thing though, in this update merchant child, you need to get the current stack and change this text. Set text. And that's should be 1 by default. Because whenever you have an item, it's going to be 1. So let's see what happens now. Just want to see if it works. We didn't destroy anything. So that does work. Or we need to go in here. And I'm going to add another health item. So that means there are now 2 health items. So let's see if it stacks. And it does stack. So now we have 2 health items. Let's add a couple more. So this is the downside to this setup, is you have to do this. So it's not super scalable, like if you want him to have 500. What is happening? Why am I getting so many crashes? 5.2, please. Oh, this is not my day. Not my day. All right, I'm gonna pause again. All right, I am back. At least I started excessively saving again, so it didn't really have to do anything. So if I now go here, you can see he has 4 potions. So that's good. So now when we buy, we also want to reduce that amount. But I think we are already at like 30 minutes. So I'm going to pause the video here and we'll set that up in future videos. So that's going to be it for now. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.